Hello, and welcome to Escrow Tuesdays. This is Charles, and my co-host Nguyen, and we are live on Facebook.
We get to start all over again.
All right. Practice makes perfect. Here we go again.
Hey, Charles Swarbrick here, and hey, I got to switch you. All right, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, welcome to the show again. Let's restart that. The 50-second show. Murphy's Law is applying, of course. But thanks for being with you. I'll start tagging everybody in a second. But
Doesn't want us to leave, Charles.
Episode 52 we got. And Nari, how the heck are you?
I am doing good. This is our second show of the day. Yes.
Yeah, and you think
so wonderful.
Practice makes perfect, but sometimes it does not cooperate. Let's see if I'm hearing it.
Sometimes some things are out of our hands, and it's okay.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, regardless, we want to make sure this thing comes out right. We have an amazing guest today, Nari.
Yep, none other than, and save the best for last, we have Michelle Nguyen from AREAA Ventura County.
Welcome,
Michelle.
Michelle.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Charles, and thank you, Chinari. Happy to be here, and congratulations on your 52 episodes.
I know.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Nari was the total inspiration of this show when she hired a very famous feng shui artist. And we're like, let's do something else.
Yeah, let's see what we can do, right?
Yeah, so without Alex Z, think about it, we would not have Escrow Tuesdays.
That is true.
Right?
Yeah.
And if you didn't work for Escrow, we wouldn't have Escrow Tuesdays. So many variations and permutations.
And if it wasn't for Charles, we wouldn't even have a show.
Or silly jokes, right? And that little guilt of, oh no, I made that joke. What should I do? We'll just do 52 episodes and I'll feel no guilt. Well, anyway.
You guys doing great.
Yeah. Well, if it looks like I've been in an airport for about, 15 hours on and off for the last 24 hours or 48 hours, that's because I was.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of that was in lines, weren't they?
Yeah, all for AREAA. Holy moly. Maybe some other reasons, but we will maybe find out in the future. Hey, Michelle, welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about Michelle Nguyen.
Well, I came here when I was a teenager, and I was one of the boat people, political refugee that came here in 1978. And I guess my experience growing up as a immigrant or refugee immigrants here in U.S. shaped me who I am today, and I'm grateful for that, and grateful for the country that I consider as my home country. I mean, as my country. So.
Wow. Okay. So you came to the Ventura straight from?
No, my family. When we arrived California in 1970, we settled in Los Angeles. So that's where I grew up most of my life until I get to college. I get accepted at Season, Cal State Northridge, and go there, attend there, met my husband, and then we graduate. And I didn't want to come home.
Hey, in case you're joining us on our second try, Escrow Tuesdays, Ivan claims that he can hear us, which is always good. Nguyen Tran is, I hope I pronounced your name right, is watching. Ivan Choi is watching, and a host of others. Escrow Tuesdays here, episode 52, live on Facebook with Nari Nguyen, my amazing co-host in amazing leather. Corinthian.
Beautiful dress.
So anyway,
I love
Michelle, please continue. We want to hear more.
So you didn't want to go home because you met your knight in shining armor.
Yes. I met my husband at college, so we graduate, and then I say, okay, let's go buy a home. After we work for 1 year, I don't know. I always have the real estate in the back of my head, even though right after college. And the first thing I want to know, let's buy a home. So we're together. We save money. We borrow money from aunts, from parents, from all aunt and uncle that I know. We come up with a down payment for our very first home in Simi Valley. And once we live in Simi Valley and we don't see any place that we want to move to, even though we have opportunity to move, but we still decide to stay in Simi Valley because it's still close enough to Los Angeles if we want to go out for outing. But we want to come back to the suburb, like quiet,
Yeah. A little
less
slower.
traffic,
Yeah.
less traffic. So that's why we're here in Simi Valley for over 30 years.
Wow, really? Simi Valley, 30 years. Hey, Ivan, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? We don't know. I mean, I guess it's not that important to hear me, but, sometimes, these live streams just have a mind of its own. So hopefully Ivan will chime in. But yeah, anything else we should know, Nari?
No, I don't know. Anything that you would like to share and let us know? So you Simi Valley for 30 years, huh? Was that so you graduated CSUN? Did you do any other careers before you jumped into the real estate industry at all?
Well, when I graduated CSUN, I get recruited to become an appraiser. So right after college, I get trained to become I became an appraiser because the people, I think at that time, home savings. Okay, I mean, if you've been around, you know home savings. They no longer around, but home savings was the one recruit me right after college. And I fell in love with, recruit me as an appraiser and train me, give me a car. You know how newly graduate, we are so poor. So any freebies, great. Car, give me a credit card for gas. So basically, my transportation is being paid for. And I say, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. And I love it ever since and stay with it for another 25 years.
Hey, Cindy Tran is watching. She's even helping plug your event. You say you have an event on August 5th. Well, we'll get to that later, but look at that, all the beautiful chapter support you have.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah, Ivan even hasn't told me if he could hear me yet anymore, but I think I can. So, all right. So that's just
25 years in the appraisal business. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah. 10 years in as a staff appraisers for B of A and home savings, and 15 years on my own as an independent appraiser.
These days, it is all about the appraisal. We don't have to worry about the offers coming in high. And we don't have to worry even about the lenders, the borrowers qualifying, or even if the property is okay and standing. It's all about the appraisal.
Right. And so, I did from the very beginning went with that multiple offers, and then we have to compete with a lot of other high offers. So I did recommend, with my background, I was very confident with the price that the clients offer, and ask them even remove the appraisal contingency because I know what the appraiser was thinking when they appraise the property. Yes, and I know what comps they're gonna use, so that is a plus, to helping my client. And we did get an offer accepted to remove that appraisal contingency.
Good job. Oh, see, with experience, you can do a lot of things, huh? Yeah,
yes, that helps a lot.
Tracy Lee from Dallas has joined us. I kind of saw Tracy a few days ago. That was
I think you did.
Hi, Tracy. I met Tracy at Aspen.
Oh, that's
right. First time. Yes,
and
yes.
Didn't that suck?
Hi,
we
Tracy.
had to go to Aspen for a few days. We're so busy. Come on.
Aspen.
You know what's funny, Nari? We were walking to a restaurant, and because of the cobblestones and stuff on the street, we had attrition. We were going, and we started off with 8 people going to the restaurant. It was only about 1,000 feet away. And every 100 feet, we'd lose a person. It was kind of like, we were going across, up the Downer Pass, and we were just losing people left and right. It was just nice. And by the time we got to the restaurant, we had 4 people there with a reservation of 9. I'm going,
I'm guilty of charge. Right. It's we're almost so close. And, my feet are so tired. I cannot do it anymore. I said, I turned back to the hotel.
And I don't know where Ivan was. He was supposed to carry the ladies over there on his back, right? But
you guys were all wearing heels or what?
Hey, Jordan Cow is watching. I hope I pronounced his last name correctly. Boy, these new folks are watching you there, Michelle. Yeah.
Yes, welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our amazing
Thank you.
Michelle
All
there.
right, so we heard a little bit about Michelle's, zero to now, and so, but did we really go over how you got into appraisal? I mean, what did you one day go, I want to appraise?
No, she just got recruited.
No,
just
I
like
got recruited by Bank of America
Right, the
because
banks,
I get attracted because they offer the car.
Well,
Yeah.
that's right, banks, right.
and a gas card.
Obviously, I'm not listening.
Gas
I'm
card.
busy, too busy pushing buttons. But all right, so you're doing all that, and right now, realtors are busy, lenders are incredibly busy, but appraisers, you guys take 3 weeks to put out a 3-page document. Okay, I'm exaggerating. But just you're so busy with that. So then how do you find time to go, I'm super busy, doing really well. Maybe I should, give up some of my time and give back to the community. And so how did you find AREAA, or did AREAA find you?
Well, first of all, I was a appraiser for over 25 years. And then when my older son entered college, that is when I go enter real estate sales to expand my horizon. I want to do something different. Right. After 25 years, I'm pretty much see everything already. I want something different. So that's why I enter into sales. The minute I enter the sale, like within a year, I no longer appraising because it just taken too much of my time to do both. And I feel conflict of interest, and I don't want to get into that route, of that. So I just want to focus on one thing and one thing only. And so that sales is my focus, once I left appraising, I think 5-6 years ago. And AREAA, that is another interesting thing. My first 2 years in sales, my mentor, her name is Andrea Jacob, she said, you got to join AREAA. AREAA.
Okay.
I look it up, I Google AREAA, and I look at the web. That is back in 2017 or 16. And I look at it and I say, does not impress me because their website was back then not updated, and they have so many dated stuff on the website. So it did not impress me until 2 years later with the national convention in San Diego. So that is when I attended for the first time to check them out, out AREAA to see what is this all about.
Do your due diligence on AREAA, and that was I thought that was one of the best. That was a pretty awesome, convention. I would agree with.
Yeah, in 2018 in San Diego, I was so impressed. I said, okay, I'm gonna join AREAA. And then went back home, look it up, and said, where's AREAA in Ventura County? There's none. So the next closest is North LA. Right. And then even that, I still don't want to say North LA. That means I have to hop over the hill to attend their events. So take me a while to say, okay, just give it a try. So I attend a couple events before I even join their chapter. As a North LA member.
All right. So
and then from there, from the members, go to the board, serving as a board of invited to serving as the, board of directors. And here I am.
No, not quite that simple. Yeah, you left out the whole thing about starting your own chapter from scratch.
Here I am.
Yeah, just like that. Click.
Yeah, that's.
All right, so you were, I believe, a board member of North LA for a while, right?
Well, no, just only within a year. I go and start a member within a couple months and go into board of directors right away.
Wow, so you said, hey, I'm going to do this. I might as well have some sort of, significant role. So then, obviously, we just kind of talked about and touched about why you started. But you were, we had some attrition, unfortunately, in 2020 on some of the chapters that, weren't really up to snuff or performing. But, you did it. It's only happened about 40-something times, in the history of AREAA. And we now have 43 chapters, I know, in sequence, you might have been a different number, but you are a full-blown, real live chapter. And, you know, in the past 2-3 years, there haven't been that many. You know, we've had Solano County, you guys, I mean, who else was brand new? And that's it. So it's been kind of a tough road. We had Charlotte.
I think San Antonio. No, Charlotte. I think before me is Solano. Right Solano, before me is the Solano chapter. Right. And I think before Solano was Birmingham. Not Birmingham. The one in.
No, I think that was one of the new ones. Birmingham.
Right? Yeah.
So, but anyway, to become president of a chapter is a great feat in itself. To earn your trust amongst your colleagues and to have that drive and to serve. But then to start a chapter from scratch. I mean, I helped kickstart one back to life. But for you started with nothing.
You did an amazing job.
And, I remember talking to you during the process that, we were working on. And, but I mean, to start an AREAA chapter, it's quite simple. But the fact that so few actually execute and go through, right? You need to get like 12 board applications. That in itself, and believe it or not, is the hardest part, I think. To get 12 people to actually fill that piece of paper out, that's it. I mean, if you have that, you can have...
And be committed, yes.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the key. But you did it. I remember me and Brian helped with you every step of the way, and we hope we did a good job. But, you guys got approved first round. And congratulations. So
well, yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm not here by myself. I mean, of course. I mean, I'm very fortunate to meet national people and, with the people on the board. I mean, the founding board of directors. I mean, big thanks to Teresa Nguyen and Winnie Davis.
Sure.
Those two ladies really helping me, with the chapter and still do. And, it's amazing, once we have our focus and anything is possible. And imagine a chapter coming out during the COVID time. Grand opening during the COVID time.
Yeah, and I remember, what are we going to do about an installation? I said, well, it's going to be a little cheaper anyway.
Just a tad bit.
I know.
Yeah, not a whole lot of plated food dining you have to provide during a virtual event. So.
There is no manual for all of us how to run the chapter during the pandemic, right? But we survived.
Oh, yeah.
We did it, and we survived.
Yeah, now you're doing events. Goodness. Can you tell me somebody that inspired you? Maybe you just did it yourself, but was there one particular person that inspired you to say, I'm going to start my own chapter? I mean, or did you just say,
Yeah, because that's a huge leap from just being a board
You know what? I live in Simi Valley or Ventura County over 30 years. I mean, 30 years live in this community. I know there are Asians out there. But I just don't see any organization, anything that is Asian representation, And I'm very fortunate at this phase of my life, I'm able to give back. So I want to create something that has a kind of Asian representation, because we pay taxes, we do a lot, but there is nothing for me that is really benefit the Asian community. So that is my motivation to do. And also, I remember beginning, I looking for a chapter to join, but there's none in Ventura.
Right.
Hesitation to join because I want to join something local. I mean, to join something close to me, not to go to another city or another county, to attend events. So that is also my secondary, motivations to have a chapter in Ventura.
Wow.
Or Ventura County, not Ventura City. There's a two difference.
Yeah, we're trying to find
Ventura City and Ventura County.
Yeah, we were trying to find someone to give credit to or blame, but it looks like Nari, she just did it on her own, and of course with the help of great people that I know you associate with a lot, with Winnie and Teresa, who have a lot of experience with chapter life, themselves, and a lot of volunteer work they've done. So, thank you so much. And I guess, You
Yeah.
just drank the AREAA Kool-Aid yourself.
By yourself.
You're like, oh, that's pretty good.
Actually, I mean, I thought about it, but I do hear people drop in my head how to do it, right? So I thought about having the chapter, but never really know how to start it. I want it, like, this is what I want, but I just don't know how. Until Ike Bukasi, he said, you know what? If you want something, you share it with people and people will help you. And I said, okay.
Wow.
That sounds like Ike.
Yeah.
So I went back.
Born ready,
Yeah.
So who do I share? I share with Winnie Davis and Teresa. And then they hop on board and say, okay, if you want to do that, I'll help you.
Wow, that's awesome. You know, a lot of people go,
That's
Teresa,
so cool.
what do you, I mean, I'm sorry. They'd be like, Michelle, are you crazy? Are you
No,
seriously
Teresa.
crazy?
No, Teresa, I said, I'll help you, sis. I said, are you sure you're from Orange County? And they said, no, I'll help you.
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
only a 2-hour drive. Come on.
Yes, no big deal, Teresa. No big deal. I'll help you, sis. I said,
Well,
okay,
thank you very
here
much.
we are. And
Yeah.
she did a great job helping me, though. She did a great job.
More help to come.
She is my right hand and Winnie is my left hand, or vice versa. So I have two hands, right? I have two ladies supporting me. So I'm very grateful for both of them.
Well, that's awesome. Well, speaking of crazy ideas, like starting your own chapter.
I know. And with starting your own chapter, and you said you've seen it all after 25 years. I'm sure you have in the, appraisal industry, and then now you're in the real estate industry. So you have a combination of a lot of experiences. So do you have any crazy stories that you can share with us?
Well, my craziest, I have one when I was like in my 20s. I go knock on door. When a appraiser, I was knock on door for rental comps, right? Back in the old day, we don't have rental comps published. Right. So you have to knock on every doors to get their rent and ask her, hi, I'm this appraiser. May I ask how much you pay for your rent? That's how we got the rent survey, for rental properties. I get chased by a guy coming out. I don't want to talk to you. He was scaring me. Oh my God, that day scared me for the whole month. I mean, I really have a nightmare that he's chasing me. Wow. But 20 years old, I mean, what do I know? And I guess I'm not confident enough to dealing with people like that ever in my life. So he really a nightmare for me. But it's, and after that, I can make me more tougher and not afraid of people.
And carry pepper spray?
Well, not that quite. But I was asking to go with another appraiser as a team to go appraise in Compton, somewhere in LA. Okay. He brought a gun. With him. I was like, do we need that? And he said, well, just in case.
Oh yeah, he's gonna use it
because I know. Luckily, no, we don't. But we do have the gangster coming up and kind of like, hey, what you doing here? Those kind of stuff.
Hey, finally we got a story that not just we would have bodies and naked mannequins and all kinds of great stuff, but we got guns finally in this show. Yes. Finally. Okay.
What a that is to me now looking back, I'm not as afraid as I used to, because back then to me, 20 years old, what do I know? I never experienced this kind of stuff. But then also people go with me and they have guns, and then I'm going the area with the gang. The gang was hanging out on the street, and they talking to you. It's kind of scary for me. I mean, that experience is forever remembered.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That is.
Thank you for that crazy story. Guns, finally. We got something like that going on here, right? That's always something interesting.
Always be aware of your surroundings, even now, ever more so,
Well, luckily in Ventura County, I never worry about that. But I was in training in LA County. I mean, You just have to go where you've been told to go, and without knowing how safe. Back then, when I first learned about the area, I don't know which neighborhood is bad. I just go because I need the training, and then I go with the with the mentor. So, but but because of that, I learned a lot as well too. Kind of eye for know when trouble is coming for you.
Wow. Well,
it's kind of like more conscious of the people around
thank you for sharing that story. Got a couple of photos there. Yeah, look at that DC with your best bud and the backpack dude. Maybe he'll do the floss dance later. I don't know.
Where do you get that pictures? I don't even know I have that pictures.
Well, we find them all, Michelle. Yeah. Just wait, you see, for another 5 more slides, we'll even get even more fun. Well, anyways.
I know. Our craft department is just so good at it.
It is.
Yep. Yeah.
So let's see. What do we got here? Let's go with something else. So hey, we've got Michelle's top 5, and this is important stuff, right? I mean, as an appraiser, there is a not to an appraiser list by Michelle Nguyen. So
yes.
Yeah, I could think of some really brilliant stuff like it's like should I instruct the termites to stop holding hands, in the middle of the appraisal? Hey, number 1, I'll let you read this off, Nari.
Yes, my house is the best. Yes?
Yeah.
No?
Well, Michelle gave us a little more elaborate version of that, but, my house is the best, biggest one on the block, and my crow is the blackest, whatever you want to say. Tell us about that.
Yes, I do have a homeowner trying to tell me his house is the best, but then he didn't realize that his house is the white elephant on the block, and that is detrimental.
Yeah, you got to tell them white elephants are for gift giving, not making your house into that. Yeah.
Yes, but that turned out to be detriment, to his value. Instead of bragging about it, but it's hurting him in terms of the value. Right. So that is something homeowner did not know. Right. Well, I mean, unless you overdoing it, then that's a detriment. But if you do just upgrade, and how does he know his house is the best? I mean, he does not see all the homes in the neighborhood.
He's never in them. I mean,
exactly.
Sure.
Exactly. He just looking for the house.
Maybe he does go to the neighbor's house, or maybe he peeps in. Who knows? Right? Hey, so tell us about the helicopter realtor.
Oh gosh, just that title is just.
It's you have to let the appraiser do their job. It's quicker and it's faster when the appraisers.
You mean I can't hover over and say, "Excuse me, but you missed the living room. It's right there by the front door, and that's the kitchen."
Exactly.
We got a sink and a cookery. Okay.
Yeah, I usually say, okay, if there's something you want to do the walkthrough with me, and then allow me to do walkthrough on my own, so that way make sure I get everything covered. What homeowner share or the realtor share with me, and at the same time let me do my own walkthrough. So that way, because they are distracting, they did not know that, but every time they walk with the appraiser, they're saying the appraiser is distracting and not doing their job, basically.
Wow. All right, so this is an interesting one, I think.
Updates versus upgrades, huh?
Tell us about that.
Yes. A lot of people, they use the terms updates and upgrades. Updates is something that you do it normal wear and tear. Okay. Upgrade is when you replace what is normal wear and tear, but you replace it for something better. So that is what the appraiser is looking at.
Going from beautiful? Difference. So that's like going from beautiful hardwood floors to, let's say, green shag carpeting? No?
Well, pretty much like in I would say like 20 years ago or 15 years ago, people replacing their tile kitchen countertop to granite. That is considered upgrade. But right now, pretty much is considered update because granite is everywhere. Right. And it's not something an upgrade anymore.
So if I'm looking at my perfectly smooth ceiling and I'm going, it's just a little boring, maybe I'll spray some cottage cheese with sprinkles in it, you know?
Yeah, they're called the popcorn ceiling,
Yeah.
huh?
And add a little asbestos.
Still updates. Still updates.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's an update.
Still updates.
All right.
Oh,
All
Still
right.
okay.
update. Yeah.
So a whip meeting. I don't even want to know what that means. Holy moly. A whip meeting. Oh my God.
I don't know what is that whip meeting.
Okay,
what
that's
is
work
that?
in progress, of course.
Oh, work in progress. You see, I'm working in
Acronyms.
progress. Okay,
Escrow Tuesday is an educational show. We learn while we teach and teach
there
while
you
we
go.
learn.
I learned that word right now.
That's like that's an accounting term, actually. Work in progress. You know.
Okay. Yes. Never schedule an appraisal appointment when you have work in progress in your home, because that's going to be subject to, and that means another trip for the appraiser coming out, and that is going to be an inspection fee. So don't do that, because the appraiser usually they don't appraise future value. They only appraise whatever they see on that day. So work in progress is something they cannot complete and make an assumption the outcome of the work going to be when it's complete.
I see. Okay. All right. I forgot even what number 4 or number 5 was.
Wow, really? How can it be?
There you go. This is the best one here.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Michelle, come on. You want to go out for dinner? You want to go to happy hour?
Oh, I was
offer for a bribe.
I was hoping crisp $100 bills, but okay.
Yes. Believe it or not, it's something, nobody should have done it, but it did happen. It did happen. Yes, and I was offered too, but
and is that why you have that beautiful yacht in the backyard that you barely use, or? Okay.
Exactly. You see how many bribes that I've taken in order to afford that yacht?
I mean, if that were rampant, the appraisers would be the richest folks on the transaction for sure.
Go to sell.
Right, so
I would go to real estate sales.
So you're saying that's not recommended to do when you want your property to appraise, okay?
No. It won't do any good. So why offer bribes? Won't do you any good.
All right. Well, you heard it from Michelle. Don't offer bribes to appraisers.
Yeah, and let them do their work.
All right. Well, we were a little serious on the appraiser stuff, but let's have a little fun with appraisers, shall we, Nari?
Yes, we
I like
shall.
memes. Michelle, what is a meme?
I don't know. What is it?
Well, Cindy Chan knows because she's a millennial or even younger. But all right, so a meme is like a picture that you caption to make it more relatable or pertaining to what you're trying to do. So here we go. Ready? All right. I don't always need to know the value of my home, but when I do, I consult with a walking, talking, warm-blooded real estate professional in my area instead of a computer algorithm which could possibly not identify, isolate all unique variables of my home for comparative purposes.
Yes.
Damn it. All right. So,
okay.
Okay is what Michelle.
All right, I'll let you read this one, Michelle.
Oh my goodness!
But you say my home is worth $1 million.
Yeah,
oh yes. So, Mr. Appraiser, can you kind of leave out those low sales?
Yeah, that comp there that sold 3 weeks ago next door. Nah, yeah, that's an anomaly.
Yeah, those low sales become a regular sales in the 2008 to 2007.
Right.
Remember those low sales? Those are the normal sales.
Right. No, those were unusual, right? Yeah. Right.
So how did you feel before the appraisal and after receiving the appraisal?
I don't know if that's a surprise of joy or sadness. It's kind of vague there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So there's even tons more. It's pretty funny how people have, changed some of these things in making it, different. So, all right, Michelle, thank you so much. But hey,
this one made it to number 6.
Yeah,
what do we got to do, Michelle?
Yeah.
Well, I register. I have the hotel room, the hotel room booked. So I would love everyone to come out to join us, to celebrate and to to know what AREAA is all about, right? That's how AREAA got me in the first place.
That's what I was just gonna say. Maybe someone will come out and start their own chapter like you, right?
Right. Or even better is that's how this is, go on and have fun, right? I mean, you want to have fun first.
Yes.
And
it's going to be really a big, in-person event with everyone there. It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
And you can stay at the YMCA if you want, instead of the Westin, if the room block runs out. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, make sure you go to that. But, of course, right now it is
our surprise guest segment.
Okay.
All right. Look at that. That is Michelle Nguyen. And, we've had some interesting guest quizzes, haven't we, Nuri? All kinds of different subjects, maybe interests that they might have. I still like the Miguel Benavides one where we tripped him on the Dungeons and Dragons. Or Cindy Tran's what was that? Cosplay costumes.
Mm-hmm.
We had all kinds of stuff. Well, we are going to be very kind to you, Michelle. Don't you worry.
Thank you, Charles.
Yes, but
we
are going to quiz you
that.
on what you love the best.
And that is
AREAA Facts, and we thread Justin in there for fun because I forgot to replace this picture. But yeah, anyway, that's all right.
It's all good because we just had him on the same day.
Anyway, he's just laughing at you because he knows he had a tough one. All right. So here we go. We got 3 questions for you, and here we go. All right. Wait a minute. That was supposed to go backwards.
Choi. Who doesn't know him?
Who was the national? All right. Maybe sometimes the truth is unbelievable. All right. Is Ivan Choi was he the 2014
national chair?
Not 2015, but was he the 2014 national chair?
Yes.
He was. All right. See how I turned that around into a
yes.
If it's the truth, you may not believe it. All right. It didn't really work, but doggone PowerPoint. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my God.
That's what makes Escrow Tuesday so fun.
Hey, you never know what's going to happen. Right?
Yes. Okay. No, you don't.
All right.
Exactly.
Number 2 in AREAA Facts. And that
here we go.
All right. Oh, sorry.
And the question.
Yeah. So tell us all of the chapters in California. Can you name them all?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I could.
Okay.
GLA. GLA, North LA, LA Coastal, Inland Empire, Orange County, San Diego, of course, Ventura County. That's 7.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
7. Am I missing any more? The 7, right?
A lot more. We're talking California.
Oh, Solano. Well, no, Solano is northern, not LA.
No,
I mean, not
all of California. So.
Oh, all of California. Oh, that's a tough one. I only know the South California.
Sin City, come on.
Okay, Sin City.
It's not in California.
No,
not even that.
Solano, Greater East Bay, San Francisco, Sacramento. What else? Sacramento.
Tri-County. Okay.
Oh, of course. How can I miss Tri-County? I'm so sorry.
Did you do Inland Empire yet?
Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, Tri-County. There's a chapter, Central Valley. Central Valley.
Central Valley.
Okay. And
should do Greater Phoenix.
That's not in California.
No, that's Phoenix.
Oh, that's in the. Oh gosh, I'm getting that mixed up with my regional. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, so I'll throw a few out there. You're missing 1 or 2.
I'm missing only 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I got San Francisco. I got...
So you missed Silicon
Valley. Yeah, I missed Silicon Valley.
I thought she said that one. Oh.
I said Sacramento. Yeah, I missed Silicon. No, I missed only 1, which is Silicon Valley.
Not bad. Okay, there you go.
Wow.
Look at all those chapters.
I've been around.
You have been around. That's really good stuff there. All right, well,
My goodness.
Thank you very much. See, we were light on you. We didn't really go very deeply. But the number one AREAA fact. Give us a few chapter of the year winners.
Year winner. Well, Greater East Bay, chapter of the year.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's last year.
Okay.
Right? The year before that was Boston.
Okay. Wow. Good memory. You're not looking at your iPad, are you?
No.
She has like dual screen up.
I think that's chapter of the year. I remember those two.
Brian is really going to be disappointed.
Oh, Orange County. Orange County. Yes, Orange County.
Yeah, and then Chris Lim will be very disappointed.
GLA. Well, maybe those are before my time. That's why I did not know. But I know Boston and Greater East Bay because it just
those were the
happened
more
2 years
recent
ago.
ones there. So those are amazing.
Yeah, GLA and Orange County was before my time, before I joined AREAA.
I have no idea who these two people are. They just popped up in a search. They may be pretty important, but maybe they're.
That's what I was about to ask. Charles, who are they?
I honestly don't know. Maybe somebody in our audience can tell you. Martin Yao is watching. Martin, all the way from Boston. Look at the crowd and reach. Lily Wise watching. Thank you, Lily.
Boston.
Yeah. All right. So Aspire. Michelle, we got to do one of these.
I hope one day I meet Mon. He very supportive. Every time we have events, especially virtual event, he the one that sign up and attend. And I would love to meet you one day, Mon, in person.
There you go. Aww. All right. Well, thank you for surviving the S1EP.
I survived.
Yes, you did. You actually did better than me.
Yeah. Especially that complicated 2014 chapter. National President question. Ooh,
oh boy, yeah.
Tough one.
All right.
Yes, I survived Escrow Tuesday. Thank you so much, you guys.
All right. Well,
our brand new segment. You get to plug yourself in, Michelle, for 30 seconds.
Well, 30 seconds, I would like to invite everyone to come out to attend economic forecast. That's going to happen in this Thursday at Agora Hills, Sheraton. We have the speaker is, oh my God.
See how
Joe Singer.
Joel Singer.
See how unselfish
how can
Michelle
I forget
is,
his name?
She won't even talk about wait, she won't even talk about herself. She just goes straight to AREAA in the chapter, which we have a different segment. Let's start this over again here. It's a shameless plug for Michelle Nguyen. Let's start that over again. All right.
Okay, shameless plug for Michelle Nguyen.
Yes, about you. You real
about
estate.
Me. You see, it's all about my chapter, not about me, but I can have the elevator pitch. Well, okay. If you are a home buyer, home seller, and price is very important to you, I can help you. And my name is Michelle Nguyen, and I can be your advisor to help you about prices, anything that you want to know about home prices or what appraiser is looking for, I can help you with that. Is that good?
All right.
I like. There you go. The competitive advantage that separates you from the crowd. All right. Well, thank you very much for that. So unselfish, but let's be selfish, Nari. What do you think?
Yeah, let's let them subscribe to our Escrow Tuesdays.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay!
We need all the subscribers we can get. Please.
All right. Thank you.
We're up to about half of the guests we've had.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I subscribed your channel long time ago when you were on the first episode.
Aww. So sweet.
So I guess I'm a long-time subscriber.
Yes, thank you so much for your support.
Guess what it's time now, Michelle?
Yes, now you can plug in your
my
AREAA event.
Yes, our upcoming event is this Thursday, and is an economic forecast. Take place at Sheraton, Girl Hill Sheraton. And our guest speaker is no one other than Joe Singer, the CEO of California, CEO of CAR.
Right.
So I'm looking forward for that event. It's going to be a fantastic event. And on top of that, with our that event, we are collaborating with WCR Ventura County and Ventura County Coastal Association of Realtors. So this is our very first collaboration with local organizations other than AREAA chapters. So I'm very excited about that as well.
Wow.
Well, thank you very much.
Did you register, Charles and Nari? Did I?
Hang on.
Yeah. Let's see. Click. We are.
We will.
Clicking now.
We will.
Did I see your name register? Did I see your name that you register?
Ooh, Lisa, they just okay. We're getting called out on
no.
This.
We don't need badges. All right. Well, thank you very much for that.
Well, thank you guys. I mean, it's great to be here and happy to be here, and thank you for the invite. And I'm so
you were so upcoming on Escrow Tuesdays. There's no more.
I know, so bittersweet.
Yeah. And of course that was Michelle, but now we're gonna have episode 52, which will be basically our kind of happy hour kind of gathering and reminiscence. We're going to go over some top 5 crazy stories or top 5 silly, stuff. And we're just going to have a whole lot of fun and celebrate, all of the hard work that all of these up and coming leaders that we tried to showcase, the Tom Trongs and Jim Parks of the world are already famous. So, we just thought that we would go around the country and showcasing all of the new.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all of that. You guys so sweet. And I'm sure, whatever you do is going to be a great success. And congratulations on the 52 episode.
I know. And
so what's next?
Well, you could see right there. You could read it for us.
I'm AREAA Legend Series. So it's going to be the next.
That's right. Yeah. We are coming soon. I Am Legend Series, and we're going to kick it off with the living legend himself, Alan Okamoto, and of course, another joke to make into reality when someone says, "Oh my God, look at that picture." Someone needs to put it on a T-shirt, so that's what we did, and these will be. In combination with a generous donation to the AREAA Foundation, these will be available at the National Convention, of which would be interesting for you to possibly go to, right?
Okay. Yeah. I register, so I'll be there.
All right, look at that. We just want to say goodbye. I always like to put a group picture where all of us are in there. Nari, where are you? I'm trying to find you there. Oh, there you are. The outfit is pretty nice, Nari, but I don't know those pants. I don't know what happened. Maybe you were in a rush.
I was cold. I was cold.
Okay, you were in a rush and you were cold. You put on the wrong outfit. Okay, I get you. All right.
Well, thank you, Charles, and thank you, Nari, for the invite. And I have fun. And you guys do again. Great job, both of you. You guys did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Thank
you for coming on the show.
And finally, right after a few 2 or 3 scheduling changes, you were actually the first Escrow Tuesday show to happen actually really well into the afternoon. And the last one.
Oh, really?
And the first to be part of a doubleheader. So anyway, thank you very much. So next week, August 10th, I can't even remember the time. I think it's in the afternoon, about 4 p.m., I think. Pacific Standard Time. What did I put in there, Nari?
Yes, it's at 4 p.m.
Okay, so 4 p.m., and then those you folks in Texas, it's going to be 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. on the East. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
7
yeah.
p.m. on the East Coast. It's funny because my laptop doesn't update the time, so I'm in Texas, and I'm like, oh, it's only 11 o'clock. And then, like, look at my watch. Holy crap, it's 1 o'clock. I gotta get to the airport. So it was kind of fun and challenging.
So what is the August 10th? What is the August 10th event, or what is it?
You're
So
like me, not listening during the live feed. Right? No. That is the... do we have to back this up? I guess we do. All right, here we go. We're going to back it up, and we'll put in some... It is going to be the We're going to do the episode 52.
Okay.
Which was actually yours, but the final finale is going to be just a kind of a happy hour of 1 hour. Me, Nari, and guest host Brian On and Ivan Choi are going to host, and everyone's invited. Amy Collin will be there, a few other legends, and then all of the people who have been on Escrow Tuesdays will join us on a Zoom while we're live in the studio. And we're just going to reminisce, have some fun, and celebrate all the hard work that you guys do. So you were already sent the calendar invite. Hope you can find it. If not, I can send you another one. And if you like, Michelle, we could reschedule that whole meeting for the other, 70 guests, if you like. Just let us know. Maybe you want to start it at
my reputation.
Maybe start at 4:15 to give you a little more time. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, goodness.
No,
Charles,
I'll be
now
there.
That's harsh.
I'll be there.
And
All right, we got
all the
recorded.
people would be the most difficult to schedule. It would have not been you. It would have been like Miguel or somebody, It's like, oh, geez, I'm at a party. I don't have time. Okay.
Well, your show is always on the day that we have a board meeting.
Yeah. Well,
Right? I mean,
we
it's
were
just
hoping
coincident
one
that
of these boards would
Escrow Tuesday is also a board meeting.
Right. But we were hoping that one of these days a chapter would go, this is important to highlight our chapter president. Maybe we should postpone it for now. All right. Well, we all right, and we got it.
We got it. Yeah.
Hey, everybody on Escrow Tuesdays fan club here or sorts watching our live feed. Thank you for joining us. And what a great accomplishment, Nari. Kudos to you and everybody here for the 52nd episode. And hey, if you guys have anything real estate related, especially in the Ventura County area, which is a little bit west of the LA basin, please contact Michelle when she will take care of you without a doubt. Any escrows or any title related issues, or not issues, but how about new deals?
I can take care of both.
Yeah, that's right.
Our escrow.
Contact Nari Nguyen,
Nguyen.
just the most delightful company and person to work with. And hey, any real estate Los Angeles, especially when it comes to anything commercial related, let me know. I will direct you in the right direction if I will not personally handle it myself.
Yes.
All right.
Of course.
Yeah.
Charles is the man.
Right. Well,
thank you.
now I don't have the crying sound effect, but let's
that's
celebrate.
A very bittersweet.
And we will see you guys next week, where we will have the kind of reminiscing kind of fan club.
I'll be there.
Show. Okay.
I'll be there.
Yeah, okay. Let us know we need to reschedule, okay?
I'll be there.
I don't think he's going to let that go too soon.
I know. He will never let me forget.
No, that's just a lot of fun right now.
Oh, my goodness.
You never know what that always entails. So, it's a lot of fun. All right, you guys. I'll just
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Charles, and thank you, Nari.
Yeah, thank you, Michelle, for taking the time out.
Okay.
And
Liza Fong caught us right at the end. Liza, where were you? But here you are. And,
Hi, Liza.
Well, just for Liza, we'll stay on another 10 seconds. Liza, you're the best. Hey, help us sell those T-shirts, Liza. Great event in Northern California. Your San Francisco Penn Golf event too. So, all right, Michelle. Again, thank you very much, and let's say wave to the camera. Stay on as we finish the live feed.